Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
I'm Nelson Diego.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Oh, man. Where the show keeps breaking our minds.
That's kind of, it's the point. It's in the name.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring up our special wheel in 3, 2, 1. Bam. You're going to give her a spin.
Please, something good. Huh?
We're going to be watching From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Breathe. Let's see. Let's,
Oh, come on. No one knows what Dusk Till Dawn is.
I have to. It's part of the thing.
Still, though.
2 criminals and their hostages unknowingly seek temporary refuge in an establishment populated by vampires.
Yes!
With chaotic results.
Woo!
Basically, criminals meet vampires, hijinks ensues.
Oh, yeah!
Let's watch this shit.
Woo!
Everybody be cool. You be cool. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Low profile. You understand the meaning of the words low profile?
Sure. 2 of America's most dangerous criminals have taken hostages.
What is this? It's called a punch. I'm going to ask you one question, and all I want is a yes or no answer. Do you want to live through this?
Yes.
Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
One night is all that stands between them and freedom.
This is my kind of place.
But it's going to be one hell of a night.
We might be in trouble. We have a bunch of fucking vampires out there trying to get in here and suck our fucking blood.
Now, their only chance is to fight back.
Oh, yeah!
George Clooney, Quentin Tarantino, Juliette Lewis.
Welcome to slavery.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
From dusk till dawn.
That was not the movie I was told to expect years ago.
Oh, man.
Some fucker told me that this was the scariest movie they've ever seen, and it's a dark and serious horror movie.
I'm sorry. They're pussies.
Yes,
They're massive pussies. This was
awesome. This is a comedy. This isn't scary. This is hilarious.
Exactly. It was hilarious. It was awesome, and it was just god damn it. Oh.
So we start out in a place.
We start out in a liquor store. Actually,
I thought it was just like a general.
I think it was a gas station. No, I think it was.
It was like a gas.
It was a liquor store.
Yeah, well, it was on the side of the road. There was stuff that wasn't booze. There were dartboards.
Yeah, I think it was like some sort of like.
I think it was like a
convenient bar.
Like a what's the name for? Like I can't think of the name for him at the moment.
Whatever, but it's a store and it had bar and it sells booze and alcohol in there and shit.
They were selling alcohol.
But in this bar there you see like this freaking, bartender, freaking kid talking to the sheriff, having a good fun time, talk.
Talking about people with Down syndrome, calling them potato heads, and basically ensuring that they deserve to die.
Pretty much. It's fucked up. And then after that, the sheriff's like, I'm going to use the bathroom and pee. And then he's like, okay. And then
Then George Clooney
and Quentin Tarantino walk in the room with these 2 girl hostage and fucking have their guns in their heads like, okay, you fucking say a word, we will fucking pop you. You better tell this fucking chief dude to get the fuck out of here. And he's like, okay. And then Quentin Tarantino is trying his fucking best to get this fucking kid killed because this Quentin Tarantino's character, he's a fucking up guy, even though he doesn't want to admit it.
His name is Richie. By the way, George Clooney is called Seth. Other guy's called Richie.
Yeah. And fucking Quentin Tarantino, man. He can do the best annoying piece of shit prick asshole impression. He can do it pretty well. Maybe because he was.
Well, you don't need to tell me my coffee's fucking great. I know my coffee's fucking great.
Yeah.
What I want to know about is a dead nigger on my lawn.
I fucking love that. So yeah. So then finally,
the dead nigger in my garage. Is there a sign of this? Is dead nigger? Sorry about all the use of that word.
But it's a part of the movie. Don't
it's a quotation.
Don't. Yeah. It's alright. But anyways, It's a quotation. But anyway, so then after, they're like, you better fucking tell him. And the officer just flushes the toilet and like, okay, we're going to be hiding now. So then the kid was doing well. He was going to tell the cop to fuck off because the cop was about to pay. And then fucking...
He was signaling the cop, dude.
He was?
No, well, no, that's what Seth Green
Yeah,
said.
fuck it.
Seth Green? No.
Quentin.
Seth. Quentin.
Seth.
Quentin. Seth's the other guy. Richie.
Richie's like fucking pumps on her, pops the sheriff in the head. He's like, he's been mouthing it. And he did not even fucking mouth the fucking kid. Quentin Tarantino just want to pop somebody because he wants to pop somebody.
And so a gunfight ensues.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool gunfight because he shot the kid. The kid got super pissed and he fucking started unlocking a code and he just broke in and he got a fucking revolver and shot Tarantino in the hand. And he's like, fucker, shot my hand! And he's like, I didn't mouth it! And then now, like, George Clooney's like, well, it's fucking too late. You're gonna die anyway, motherfucker. And then he's like, he tells Quinn, just shoot the bottles. And he shot the bottles.
And then he lobs a flaming wad of roll of toilet paper, which push.
And then he fucking set the kid on fire. The kid tried to fight for one last fucking round, but couldn't do it. He fucking died after. Rest in peace, kid, who fought well. And then after, they're like fucking arguing, talking shit about each other, being fucking, you know, like doing that kind of shit. And then it starts, the introduction, welcome to the fucking movie. Dusk till dawn, la 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 la.
They're driving along, they're going to, they have to get across the border.
Yeah.
Get to El Rey.
So
they can give 30% of the cut from their bank robbery
to
Carlos.
Carlos, which is the guy that basically made the whole robbery idea. But then they had a female hostage from the bank.
An older woman, like in her 40s.
Yeah. So they kidnapped her, so they could keep her as a hostage. But so they rented a hotel. They rented a hotel. Said, "Hey, listen, fucking old man, I want a room." It's like, and the old man's like, "Okay," gives him a fucking key, and then he stays there, fucking sleeps there, and he's like, all right, listen, you don't fucking say a word to the old lady, pulls him out to the old lady. George Clooney says this.
You want to live through this?
She's like, yes.
Okay, one, you don't make a sound. Two, you don't try to ask any questions. You don't try to overrun.
You just do them. And then fucking, he's like, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to talk to one of the guys that's, that talks to fucking...
Unfortunately, leaves him alone with the mentally unstable fucker.
Yeah, and god damn it, he's like, fucking, want to come watch TV with me? He's like, sit down. And then he fucking...
Blows her head off.
And then fucks the body. And...
Then he comes back to this and says, God damn it, Richie. Like, we don't see any of this happen.
No,
it's tastefully done.
It's tastefully done, as in, like, flashes and blood and everything. It wasn't just like, like most movies where they show you the whole thing. No, it just flashes, tasteless. And then there's the background where it makes you want to, keep looking. But, Quentin Tarantino knows how to do that shit beautifully. And fucking...
Deedly-doo-deedly.
And fucking George Clooney's like, am I fucking like this? Starts fucking choking out Rich. And he's like, I am not a murderer. I'm not a psycho. I'm like you. I'm a fucking professional. And he starts...
We cut to a family. This is an older man and his children. One I'm assuming is adopted.
One is a very innocent girl.
They're at a diner. Eating food.
Talking about the loss of faith and their mother dying.
And he wants to get a motel room tonight because he wants to sleep in an actual freaking bed.
I know, and that's like, okay, Daddy, whatever. We could have gone somewhere better, but whatever, Daddy.
So they end up at that place.
And then after, they're like, they got into their place. And then they were about to hit George Clooney, but, they didn't do it.
He just walks in front of their car.
And George Clooney's like, I got a plan. And, it's like...
They have an RV, by the way.
Yeah, they have an RV heading to Mexico. Whoop-de-doo, right? So then after that, they fucking...
The build-up isn't really important.
Yeah, it's really high. It takes a while. It takes a long time because, George Clooney and Quint goes to the family, comes to them, pulls out a gun, and is like, listen, buddy, you're going to go to Mexico? And he's like, yes. Okay, cool. You're bringing us to Mexico. And then, a whole sequence of them, fucking talking, getting to hold the situation... and then fucking Quentin Tarantino being Quentin Tarantino, giving the nice artistic shit. And then
staring at her feet.
And then there was like a moment where she turns around and she's like, Richie, can you please eat my pussy?
But she didn't say this.
But that was all in his head. Because Richie's a fucked up guy. So, after that, there's a scene, they're in an RV, And then fucking Richie's like, do you mean what you said back there? And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, did you mean what I said? Because I can do that shit if you want to. And he's like, no, we don't. No. Quinn, you're just being an idiot. No, Richie, you're being an idiot. And then they're fucking going to cross the border. And fucking, that's when they got panicky. And, oh God, the fucking kid, Quentin Tarantino.
Anyway, they get through borders safe enough.
Yeah, they do it. They get past. They're all happy. Like, ooh, we're gonna go to this. Okay, we're gonna go to this rendezvous called Titty Twister.
Yeah, the Titty Twister.
The Titty Twister. Now, oh my God.
And would you mind giving the pussy speech if you can remember?
Oh man, I can't remember that speech. That man. Okay. Well, there's gonna be a scene with that. It's gonna be right here.
No, dude.
No, not here. Oh man, it's gonna be here.
Right, I forgot you can't read. So.
Thank you.
No, because you don't have your glasses.
I told
forgot.
you, yeah, you forgot.
Sorry. So it's going to go, right?
Alright, pussy, come on in, pussy lovers! Here at the Titty Twister, we're slashing pussy in half. Give us an offer on our vast selection of pussy. This is a pussy blowout. Alright, we got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy. We got hot pussy, cold pussy. We got wet pussy. We got smelly pussy, we got hairy pussy, bloody pussy, we got snapping pussy, we got silk pussy, velvet pussy, nalga hide pussy, we even got horse pussy, dog pussy, chicken pussy. Come on, you want pussy? Come on in, pussy lovers. If we don't got it, you don't want it. Come on in, pussy love. Attention, pussy shoppers, take advantage of our penny pussy sale. If you buy one piece of pussy at the regular price, you get another piece of pussy of equal or lesser value for only a penny. Try and be pussy for a penny. If you can find cheaper pussy anywhere, fuck it. Hey, what do we have approaching here? A new flavor. Apple pie pussy.
And that apparently is Cheech.
Yeah.
That's Cheech Marin.
Cheech Marin, baby.
Cool.
So yeah, Cheech Marin gives that beautiful speech.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they're going to go in. And then Cheech Marin is like, hey man, you can't fucking...
That's Danny Trejo. Oh, right. He's trying to hit on what's her name.
Yeah, he's like trying to hit on the Katie, and then he's like, listen, man, you can't get in. Fucking George breaks his thumb, punches him, breaks his fucking nose, and then Quinn comes out like a little fucking
just kicking him in the ribs over and over
like a fucking child. And then then they have a party. They start talking, starting to get to know each other a little bit better. Fucking the father had a moment with Clooney. He's like, are you that much of a loser? You haven't realized you've won? And he's like, what? The fuck you just say to me? He's like, have you realized how much of a fucking loser you are that you didn't know you won? And George Clooney's like, holy shit, he's right. I like to have a drink with you. And he's like, getting respect and everything. And then finally...
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes!
Comes on stage.
Fucking bless her soul so hard. Anyway, so she does this beautiful dance.
Tarantino drinks tequila off her feet.
Yeah.
Because...
fucking Tarantino. Fucking Tarantino as usual. So, after that little sequence of foot drinking...
What the fuckery?
Fucking Cheech Marin walks in. He's like, that fucker down there. That faggot down there, That's right. It's a scene. This is a fucking old-timey movie. Get used to it. Anyway, so he's like, that fucker right there. He broke my thumb, kicked me, and all that shit. And, they're about to, beat the shit out of him. But then, gun starts blazing. Fucking people are, quote-unquote, dying. But then...
We do meet in the bar two of the best characters.
Yes, two best characters.
We meet Mr. Soldier Guy, who's
a Vietnam
who's smoking
veteran.
with a cigar. And then we meet the best character in the history of vampire fiction.
Sex Machine.
Sex Machine, who's a guy in a biker jacket, all in black. And this guy pulls a switchblade on him because he bullwhips something out of his hand with a shoelace.
Yeah, his scotch.
But steals the scotch, so guy pulls a knife on him. So he just flips his codpiece open and there's a machine gun, a dick gun.
It's a cock gun.
Because it has bowls too.
It has two magnum rounds right on his crotch, right on his testicles, and the fucking barrel as a dick. And he looks at him and is like, "Do you want it? You don't want it." And he's like, "I don't want it." He's like, "That's right." And he puts it down. Fucking after that though, after those sequences, they stab Quentin Tarantino's hand and he was bleeding all over the place. And that's when, what's her name again? I forgot.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones bit his fucking...
You can't. The thing is, that's with the name. You can't say Catherine Zeta-Jones. No, it's always Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh.
You have to. It's a law.
So Catherine Zeta-Jones jumped on Quentin Tarantino and bit him on the neck.
And I bet he enjoyed every second of it.
Fucking hell, man.
And then she turned into a snake.
She turned into a snake vampire creature. And then that's when all fucking hell broke loose.
Literally.
Like, legit. Fucking the band that used to play, like the mariachi band that played.
They're vampires playing with corpses.
Yeah. All the fucking
it's
strippers.
Great. It's all great.
All the strippers and prostitutes are all like vampires and shit. They're all eating people, breaking their necks, ripping their limbs off, and it was fucking cool. And then you see like fucking the main cast, like kind of the main cast, fighting off. Like you see the fucking soldier just fucking like pile driving on these fucking vampire chicks on a chair, on a table as a steak. Fucking sex machine whipping people and just pulling them and then stabbing them over and over again. And then it was just a fucking cool scene. After a good sequence of fucking vampire killing and ass whooping, fucking the soldier's like, ain't these motherfuckers supposed to burn? And they all fucking burst in the fucking flames, and he's like, okay, break time.
Then they kill a lot of them.
Yep.
And what's his name? Seth is like, George Clooney is like, okay. Now, I don't want to hear I don't believe in fucking vampires.
Because I don't fucking believe
I don't believe in fucking vampires, but what we just fought was fucking vampires.
Yeah, he has that fucking little speech, too, until he goes sees his brother. And fucking, he gives him a speech where like, I don't want to fucking hear it. And it was just beautiful. And then he goes to his brother and he's like, hey, man, I'm sorry, buddy. I couldn't give you the peace. And I love you. Fucking his brother wakes up. I love you, too, brother. Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, I was meant to mute the mic there. Damn it.
Okay, good?
Yeah.
Okay, so after that, his brother fucking throws off everybody and shit, kicking everyone's ass, and then fucking George Clooney... No, Sex Machine was about to impale him. George Clooney puts a gun behind Sex Machine's head. He's like, you fucking touch my brother, I will fucking blow your head over the fucking grounds, and the vampires will have to lick it off the floor. And fucking he backs up, and he's like, looks at his brother face to face, just gets that one last moment, and then he asks everybody to hold him down. And he's like, this is the peace that I could not give you, and he starts fucking impaling him. It was a fucking sad but awesome scene at the same time. For fuck's sake, some people would be like, God, finally. No offense. But anyways, that's when, they start to, like, okay, if he woke up, then all the other motherfuckers gonna wake up. So they
wake up.
And they do. And some of them fought back.
And it goes for a while, and unfortunately, they hear, like, a flapping sound.
Oh, yeah.
The place is being besieged by bats.
Ah, yeah. Before, like, bats
but sadly...
Yeah, after they were trying to, kill all the vampires.
Tarantino's trying to get... Trying to get Jacob to reacquaint himself with the Lord because he's a former pastor, because he doesn't really... He believes in God, but he doesn't love God the most. Like, please, you can turn tap water into a weapon against these things.
You can turn two plank of woods into a cross. We need you. And he's like, fuck you. And he's like, God damn it. So then after Sex Machine and Kate were cleaning up, and then fucking a vampire bit Sex Machine in the arm, and then...
And unfortunately, we skip ahead.
Yeah.
Sex Machine's a vampire, badass vampire.
And then the
turns
soldier...
the soldier into also a vampire.
Yeah, because the soldier was too busy fucking telling
ranting about Nam.
And then, but fucking Christ, it wasn't not the scariest looking vampire though, right?
He was a scary vampire, but the problem is he threw
Sex Machine out
through
the door.
window, which means the bats can come in now.
And now he was summoning them like a badass, and
unfortunately the priest gets bitten.
Yeah,
he does. However, he hides behind the bars. The other ones go off to the.
He gets thrown at the bar.
Thrown behind the bar.
The other
three go off and hide in the storeroom. But he finds a shotgun and a baseball bat under the thing, and he takes them out and makes like the cross shotgun.
Yes.
Which basically inspiring the movie Constantine. Yeah. Which I don't give a fuck what anyone says is amazing. I love this movie.
Thank you.
Same with Van Helsing.
Fuck yes.
Great movie too. It's like it's stupid. You do not know stupid until you have watched the shit we've watched on the show.
Exactly. Fucking hell.
You do not know stupid until you've seen Stardust.
Or fucking Video Dead. I would not leave that. I'll fucking find that video and kill it. Anyways, So after they all in the storage room, the father fucking as a badass, has a cross, shoots some vampires, and they're all fucking ugly looking motherfuckers. And they're like,
well,
blasting
what?
him.
This is actual vampires, not fucking Twilight.
They're all ugly looking motherfuckers. But he goes into the storage room and he's like, listen, we gotta get some shit ready. I only have an hour left until I turn to a fucking vampire, so let's get some shit done. So it was a little montage of
we get George Clooney makes a kind of chainsaw steak giant vampire killing machine of awesome.
It's like a steak pump. It's like instead of a steak shooter, it's a steak pumper, like a steak puncher. Fucking little Asian boy makes fucking like holy water spray guns and shit. Kate has a fucking
basically crossbow. she has the Van Helsing crossbow.
Yeah, she has the Van Helsing crossbow with a cool
I'm sure she inherit like same universe.
Yeah, probably. Maybe. I mean, fucking who knows in this fucking movie. And then the dad still has the fucking cross shotgun, which is a badass. So they
fight a bunch of vampires.
They're fighting, and then one sad moment happened where the dad turns into a vampire.
And bites his son.
Yeah, the Asian boy, and he's like, Dad, don't do it! And he
burns half his head off with holy water.
And then he pops him in his head. And then the boy gets ambushed by other vampires and gets eaten alive.
Yeah.
And then fucking he tells her sister to blow him, and then the sister blow him off, blow his head off, and he's like, I can't do it. And he's like, just kill me, please. And she's like, boom, she hit the holy water just right.
But then,
oh fuck, the ring.
The light comes up.
Yes, and then they're like starting to...
And rings of sunlight go and hit the vampires. Like bits of sunlight hit the vampires and they start burning.
They start shooting holes.
And then Carl's like, hey, I'm looking for my friend Seth. Is he here? Yeah.
Shut the door!
So and the light hits the disco ball. The disco ball's killing vampires. It's great.
Yes, it was beautiful. And then fucking after that, George punches what was his name again? Carlos in the face, and he's like, do you even know what the fuck this place is?
I drove by it a few times. It's out of the way. Good time there. So
like,
what are these people? What were they? Psychos, man? I don't know. Do
psychos blow up and they touch the sun? No, they're fucking vampires. And he's like, whatever. You know, Mexicans are like, whatever, man. You're alive. Don't complain. And then
I would prefer it's vampires. Yeah. Like the fact that Mexican they know. That there are vampires,
but we could kick their ass. Like, hey man, if you can't handle it, don't fucking complain.
Because with the tequila things, vampires rarely go to Mexico. Like they will never go to Scotland or Ireland because they will die of alcohol poisoning from the blood.
Yes, exactly.
They go. He manages to strike a good deal. Managed to talk it out to only a 20% cut for the
25 actually.
No, 20.
25. Actually 25.
Oh,
so they got a 25% deal, and then and Seth is like, all right, I'm not gonna bring you to El Rey with me.
Just to the girl. I mean, it seems like it would be better to bring her because she's alone in fucking Mexico
and nobody
covered in blood and underage, so she can't really leave.
Yeah,
over through the border.
She's fucked in there for a while, and fucking George is like, you know what? You're on your own. Fuck you. I'm gonna go here. Peace. For no reason. I mean, he could have brought her. I mean, she even said, "Do you want company?" Like she's willing to be a fucking criminal to fucking survive, but she's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "All right, I understand. You don't want to make her bad, but still, you could help her fuck."
Yeah. So
and then after that,
we see that the bar was in a big ass Aztec
pyramid in a catacomb, an Aztec catacomb where there's more fucking zombies. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid. Catacomb.
Well,
inside probably.
I mean, it is now because it's underground, but it wasn't originally. It was originally just a legit pyramid.
Shit, you're right. So yeah, after that, it just pans out. It was like a lot of trucks, dead bodies in the pyramid right there, and that was the end of it.
Yep. This movie was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved every second of this thing.
When I was a kid, I watched this. Of course, I shat my pants when I was a kid. But, oh my god, was it not the coolest fucking movie I saw when I was a kid?
What I give this movie?
I
give this movie 6 cock guns out of 10.
Oh, I give this bitch a fucking... I give this 3... No, not even 3. Fuck that. Fucking 4 hearts... 4 hearts out of 5 pencils.
Right? There was the time when they ripped the Cheech Marin vampire's heart out, and it was just still beating, and then they stabbed it with a pencil.
Yeah. It was so cool.
This movie was awesome.
Yeah. So, I'm Nelson Diego.
I've been Merrick, and I definitely recommend you watch this fucking film if you haven't. It's amazing.
Go for it.
See y'all next week.
Peace.